I got hit that hard? I got taken out.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure. As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. The chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
I got some gold.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
What happened to our gift friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
We
You're
should
more
definitely look
concerned
for
for
her.
her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
Fair enough. You want to stay together, I
We
take
need
it?
each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get going.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Honestly, I'm looking on the floor for any loot. I found a loot. A pouch, you say? Be sure to collect food and drink as you find in the world. You will need these supplies to restore your health and resources when taking long rests.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
There we go.
More of those wretched things.
So there's a safe city over here. But before I do anything else, let me drag this chick over.
No one stopped me yet.
Of course. High ground rules. Positioning is important. Range attacks from above is more likely to hit while you're below. Blah blah blah. Fast and forward. I didn't really read that. Let's just beat this. Beat his butt.
Have to keep going.
At least things have stayed interesting.
There we go. Make sure that she joined. It's not dead.
Another fight. Let's go. With haste.
Not exactly sure. Shoot that! Good. Bow! Oh, he did. Oh, he did. Dang, you out of my range, Holmes. An ally is within melee distance of an enemy, allowing you to sneak attack it for more damage. I want to lacerate you. Critical miss. How?
Can't give up.
How do you make a critical miss? Let's try inflict wounds.
No mercy.
Dang.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
End of the day, your replenished resources are dwindling. Take long rests to restore hit points and other resources. Take sure or half your hit points. Blah blah blah.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
If you step on a surface that could become dangerous and affected by elements like fire, lightning, most surfaces like this can be washed away with water.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Level up.
Should mind my stab.
How do I go into my inventory?
At least things have stayed interesting. Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
J. How do I go into my inventory? I see character sheet up there. There's loot to be had. See much better. Come on, guys, come hither. Actually. Of course I did that to myself. Because why wouldn't I, right? Your party has found some alchemical ingredients. Gather them into your inventory and use the alchemy to craft your own potions, poisons, and elixirs. And who the hell are you?
I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Kill it yourself. You look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
I knew it. I got a dexterity save. Oh, wee! Oh, yeah. Hey, get off of me. I knew I didn't trust Eve.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
You have it backwards. They snatched me up too.
I'm not an idiot. I saw. Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the mind flayers worm. It
The
connected
worm.
us.
Of course. That explains
Makes sense,
things
I guess.
somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards.
Like you could
Apologies.
even stand a chance. Glad to see we're all
Indeed
caught
we
up now.
are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Introduce yourself.
Is that so?
I am a Balturian
We
too.
clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yes, unfortunately, they'll turn us into mind
Turns into-
flayers.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it. We need to get
Well,
rid of
yes,
it.
Of course. But first things first.
You should travel with me. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept.
The
Lead on.
pale elf. I knew he was gonna try to jump me. If I keep doing that. We're not going up there yet, that's a hole.
There. The mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
Well, there's nothing else around here, so...
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. 'Compassion? 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 'Compassion?
You should be furious, shouldn't
Yes,
you?
you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Yo! What?
You try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable. With a last surge of defiance, it slaps your efforts away. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Going. All's well that ends.
The monster's tentacles twitch. The monster's tentacles twitch weakly. It won't last much longer.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Monster's
times.
Oh, that sucks. The game disrespected me. And there's nothing I could do about it. It's RNG.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Once familiar ally, now apparently not all there.
So much dead goblins.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
That was a teleport.
That's curious.
No hope of clearing this without a shovel.
Since she has to die, she's rolling a check.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves
wasn't even moving.
competition already. That's our ship.
That ship is full of monsters. I wouldn't go near it. Persuasion check on point. Thank you.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it!
I ain't get mad.
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
And who needs a fight, right? I just rolled a save. This is bothering me. Whenever they start rolling saves, I'm just like, oh no.
Of course it's dangerous.
Oh,
One of our
that's where
father
she's
before
at.
this whole squad. Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh,
Oh, a
a guess.
guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Rather than demanding for a woman in your position, why should I? Don't worry. I'll get them out of here one way or another.
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Remember
Yeah.
how keen she was to leave me to die in the Nautiloid? We can't trust her.
This creature is dangerous. Get out of here. Leave it to me. Deception check. Ooh wee. Yeah, boy.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
A blast. I could use more
You didn't hear
specifics.
it.
Specifics.
Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
I'm in dire need of healing. Where is this camp? Barely. Oh.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And
Appreciate
be
it.
careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
That's why I'm getting those
Namessa.
save checks.
Come.
Thanks, lady. Namessa.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Shut up, woman. Say please.
Never.
They approve. I like this.
Observe and listen. You'll
Enough
hear goblins.
talking. Get me down. As you...
Can y'all move so I can shoot her down, please?
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Of course. A simple thank you wouldn't go
You may
amiss.
as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
And what exactly is a
It
creche?
is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, we journey together. Let's find
You
this
are full
creche.
up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Wait at my camp. We can speak there.
Very well. But heed my words.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki.
A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
I don't like the way she talks to me, bro. She ain't even all that attractive to be
I hear
talking to me
shouting
like
up
that.
ahead.